Welcome back to the Dinar Community Channel. It's great to see everyone again. We're now in May 2025, and today's update is anything but ordinary. What we're exploring could be a game-changing moment for anyone who has held firm to their belief in the Iraqi Dinar (IQD) or the Vietnamese Dong (VND). Whether you're new to the RV revaluation conversation or you've been following it for years, the current indicators point to something significant on the horizon. On a global level, we're witnessing a convergence of events suggesting the possibility of unprecedented financial developments. So before we get into the heart of this, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and share this video with fellow currency watchers. This moment feels different, more structured, more active, and more immediate. Stick with us, because what we're about to share isn't recycled news. It's fresh, time-critical, and potentially life-altering. Let's talk about the buzz. Exchange rate projections. Trusted sources deeply embedded within the global financial framework and private exchange circles are signaling that both the IQD and VND may soon revalue within the $3 to $5 USD range. That's right, this isn't based on speculation or online chatter. These insights come from individuals closely monitoring real-time banking activities, internal communications, and system updates. These are not anonymous internet rumors. They're first-hand observations from professionals operating quietly within financial institutions. If these projections hold, it would represent a massive financial shift for those holding these currencies. Some sources even hint that the final rates could go beyond the expected range, particularly under contract rates or sovereign agreements negotiated at higher levels. In the US, redemption centers have become a major focal point. Recent reports confirm these specialized financial hubs are now fully staffed and operational, even working extended hours, including Sundays, something that only occurs during highly sensitive financial windows. These centers are not public-facing banks. They're secure facilities designed to handle complex high-volume redemptions with strict international and federal oversight. What's new is that they're running at near full capacity, with staff trained on updated procedures, higher value rate sheets, and enhanced security protocols. This signals a shift from preparation to active execution. Word is, Tier 3 groups have already begun exchanging under strict NDAs. That puts Tier 4B, everyday holders like most of you, next in line. If you're part of Tier 4B, you should be preparing now. Sources indicate appointments could begin as early as this coming Tuesday. Expect communications through secure messages, emails, or private platforms with instructions on booking your appointment. This will not be a walk-in process at your local bank. These are controlled transactions requiring verified appointments, especially if you're holding high-value notes or considering contract rates. Be organized. Be ready. Make sure your identification is valid, your currency is properly stored and authenticated, and your supporting documentation is in order. Every detail matters. Also, understand that public bank rates may differ from those negotiated during private redemption appointments. Awareness and preparation are key. We might be just days, or even hours, away from what many have waited on for years. In Iraq, major financial and structural reforms are reinforcing this possibility. Under Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani, Iraq is demonstrating bold economic strategies. The Central Bank of Iraq has now been authorized to fund long-term infrastructure beyond the standard 3-year cycle, signaling stability and long-range economic planning. Additionally, Iraq's push for digital transformation is noteworthy. The launch of a digital dinar that aligns with international standards like SWIFT and IMF protocols is more than just tech progress, it's a leap toward global transparency and investment appeal. This isn't a country merely surviving, it's a nation preparing to lead. Some analysts even speculate that under ideal conditions, the dinar's value could climb beyond $3, possibly as high as $5 or even $35 in select scenarios. Vietnam is following a similar trajectory. With rapid growth in manufacturing, tech, and foreign investments, Vietnam is proving itself a formidable player in Asia. The country is actively diversifying trade relationships, attracting companies relocating from China, and expanding its economic footprint. There is increasing chatter among financial experts that the VND is significantly undervalued and ripe for revaluation. A digital dong is also under consideration, with serious collaboration happening between local and global institutions to explore a national rollout. If implemented, this digital currency would support financial stability, faster processing, and greater integration with global systems, setting the stage for a stronger valuation. Back in the US, activity at redemption centers continues to validate these developments. Employees are working with updated manuals, real-time rate sheets, and live customer protocols. This isn't practice anymore. It's the real thing. IQD and VND exchange rates in the $3 to $5 range are actively being used in transactions among private groups. Tier 3 is in full swing. Tier 4B is poised for action. We are very likely witnessing the final phase before this becomes mainstream news. This is not just a currency event, it's part of a broader global shift in finance. Iraq is embracing digital technology at scale, building an economy based on more than just oil. And Vietnam is rising as a regional powerhouse. Together, they are leading a financial evolution that aligns with modern global economic structures. For IQD and VND holders, this could be the beginning of something extraordinary. Your long-standing belief may soon be vindicated, not by theories, but by data, reforms, and credible institutional changes. Iraq is no longer defined solely by oil exports. It's investing in agriculture, fintech, digital services, and education. These initiatives, supported by global partners like the IMF and World Bank, signal true economic maturity. This is no longer just hopeful speculation. It's a growing consensus backed by policy, infrastructure, and global collaboration. The time for doubt is over. The time to prepare is now. For many, this journey has been deeply personal. Years of waiting, wondering, and enduring misinformation have not been easy. But today, there's real reason to feel hopeful. The foundation for revaluation is not only being built, it's already functioning. Today's developments are not based on rumors. They're based on observable shifts in financial policy, economic modernization, and international alignment. We're no longer watching shadows on the wall. We're seeing the machinery of financial change in motion. So, what should you do next? 1. Stay informed. Only follow trusted, credible sources. 2. Update your contact info. Make sure emails, phone numbers, and accounts are current. 3. Organize your documents. Proof of purchase, ID, and authentication are critical. 4. Have a financial plan. Know your goals, boundaries, and how to manage new wealth wisely. A clear mind will be your greatest asset as things accelerate. Multiple reports continue to confirm that IQD and VND rates in the $3 to $5 range are now appearing in live banking systems. Redemption centers across the U.S. are actively processing clients, not just preparing to. Digital transitions in both Iraq and Vietnam are aligning with SWIFT and IMF protocols. This is real-time integration with the global financial network. This isn't the conclusion, it's the beginning of a new financial chapter. For those who held firm despite skepticism, your patience is about to be rewarded. But remember, this is not just about receiving wealth. It's about knowing what to do with it. Your readiness has brought you to this moment. If this message resonates with you, let us know. Like the video, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Because readiness isn't just about waiting, it's about knowing when it's time to act. Like and subscribe for more videos.